right. Stream started. Let's pop the music on. There we go. We are here today talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. It is 5 days away. We can also talk about the Nintendo Switch 1, other gaming topics and stuff with the chat. Feel free, if you are in this chat right now watching it after the stream has already been released, thank you so much for coming and checking the stream in the stream archives playlist. I will be... Hello, Jack, aka Unknown Gamer 69. I am going to be just having a chill, fun little time speaking to the chat. Now, it is a bit awkward for Jack in this chat because he's not getting a Nintendo Switch 2. He actually prefers Xbox, and therefore I'm talking to you and you're not getting a Switch 2, which is unfortunate. I wanna know, Jack. I might have asked this already. I'm not sure, but if you could get a Switch 2, would you? That's my question. If you could, would you? Let me know if you don't want to call me Jack, let me know if you don't want me to call you Jack, by the way. I've also got my Switch here. So if anyone in the chat sends a friend request, or if you're watching this and you want to send my friend request to me, my friend code is on the screen and I'm accepting any friend requests. Let me know if it doesn't work, but I believe that is the correct friend code. So if you want to send me a friend request on the Nintendo Switch, you can do that. Once I get a Nintendo Switch 2, we will be doing that as well. Now let me know, have you seen my second channel? Jack, have you seen you probably have because you're in the Discord server, but I wanted to ask, have you seen the second channel where we post clips of Epic E3G, some extra Epic E3G content? I made a short today, the Nintendo Switch's UI changed. Do you have a Nintendo Switch as well? I know that, I'm not sure if you use it or not, but you can let me know. Yeah, you have seen the second channel. Definitely shout out to Epic E4G, my second channel. I'm shouting out my own second channel like some sort of a narcissist, but it's just a fun thing to have a second channel. And also, I've updated the whiteboard, see? The whiteboard says 5 days left, Nintendo Switch 2. You might not see exactly, but it also says exclamation marks. Yes, woo, yay, yas, Switch 2 time, and yippee. I should put Yahoo on there. I'll do that. I'll put Yahoo from Mario on the whiteboard. That whiteboard's just a little tribute to the Nintendo Switch 2 coming in the next 5 days. I have a glass of milk here to join us in this stream tonight, or today, depending where from the world you come from. I just wanted to share little fun facts like that, like the whiteboard, my Switch. I decided to get the Mario related Switch, and the reason that I got the Mario colored Switch is because Mario is my favorite Nintendo franchise in history ever. Might send the link to Red Hat too. Red Hat often appears in our chat, so I'm not sure if he is awake or she is awake. I'm not sure the gender of Red Hat, but I'm not sure if Red Hat is awake right now because of time zones. You might have seen Red Hat in the chat from time to time. Joined the Discord server as well. No thanks, Jack. I don't want to watch your favourite video of all time, but thank you for offering. But I don't really feel like watching that stream. Oh, this song is quite loud in comparison to the others. Okay, I don't want the music to be loud. Tell me if the music is louder than the actual video. Let me know. You've seen Red Hat in the chat? There you go. I invited Red Hat to this stream. Don't know if we're going to see them in this stream or not, but you never know. Sometimes the chat rate doesn't actually tell me how many people are there either, so there could be more than one. Because sometimes it says there's 0, but there's actually one person there, so I'm not sure why that's the case. I'm gonna get myself extra views. If I go to my Switch, I can go to YouTube. Let me know if you can't hear me, by the way, if the music's too loud, because I can't hear my own voice because of the music in my headphones. So if I turn my Switch on, you can barely hear the music now. Okay. I go to a side account. And I'm gonna log in to YouTube on a side account. You can't hear me? Okay. And I'm gonna say Epic E3G. I'm gonna go to my own stream. Here we go. One watching. And then why does Epic E4G appear first up? Epic E3G and then Epic E4G's videos about me appear. 300 subscribers I've got on Epic E3G. So if I go to the live stream now, here it is. 2 viewers, there we go, it worked. All right, and I'll leave that to the side. Get myself an extra view. Come on. All right. There we go, I'm getting extra views now. What do I think about the second Mario movie? The fact that they called it Super Mario World makes us think that potentially, as that YouTube short that you sent me said, maybe Luigi won't be in Super Mario World the movie, because Super Mario World movie. I can't find it. Yeah, here it is. Hold on, I'm searching it up now because I want to see. You know, it won't work. But the Super Mario movie 2 is called Super Mario World, and there is a Mario game called Super Mario World. And in Super Mario World, Luigi isn't a very important character. I don't even know if he's in it. But Yoshi is the main character of that, or one of the main characters. So besides Mario himself. But if they decide to cut out Luigi of the Super Mario World movie, I'm not going to be happy. I won't be happy. Unknown Gamer, if it's Nintendo related, you can send it through to my through the Discord. Nintendo Switch 2 coming out in 5 days. For me, that started hours ago because I'm in Australia. Just saying for the new person in chat, I've got my whiteboard there, which says Nintendo Switch 2, 5 days away, and then it's got like yay and yes and woo and things like that on the board, because I'm very excited for the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to start a poll. I will start a poll. Are you getting a Switch too? I also do daily polls on my YouTube channel as well. So if you are interested in that, let me just watch the words aren't coming to my brain. Look at the polls, answer the polls in the community tab post section if you want to. That's what I was trying to say. Let's see what the audience says. Everyone says no. Okay, and the other person in chat's just me on my side account, give myself an extra view. So you guys aren't getting a Switch too. Let me know who else is in the chat. Well, let me know who you are. And I will give you a thanks. I'll give you a thumbs up for being in the chat. I will personally send you a thumbs up. I will send a thumb in the chat. There we go. Boom. Oh, I sent 2 thumbs. There we go. I think that person left the chat. That's unfortunate. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, no. I don't know what Order Chaos Order is. I don't know what that is. I thought that maybe for this stream, to make it a little more interesting, we could react to some Switch 2 videos. So I'm gonna go to Mr. Who's the Boss. I'm not sure if you know who Mr. Who's the Boss is or not, but I will go to Mr. Who's the Boss. I will set YouTube up on my phone so that I can see when you guys send messages through the chat, and we're gonna watch the Mr. Who's the Boss video. So we should go, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it, so I'll make it a little bit louder, and then, there we go, this should work. If I go, bop.
Console, which means the thing's never really a slip risk. So
okay, so I'm partway through the video, but we'll watch from the start.
There you are, page 13
Great.
of Google.
I'm scared that I'll end up getting an ad that will dox me.
They're making your site load slowly, and that's causing your search engine rank to plummet into obscurity.
Come on. Why am I getting a 30-second unskippable ad? I can't make good content. I'm sorry as well if I keep looking down because I've got my phone on. I don't have a second monitor, so I've got my phone, and I'll be using it to look at your chat messages. Maybe talk in the chat as well myself. Here we go. Skip.
I've just spent about 4 hours hands-on with the Nintendo Switch 2.
So they did a thing where they gave creators hands-on, like YouTubers can get their Switch 2 early. Well, not actually get it, but like play it earlier. And promote the Switch 2 and talk about their experience with the Nintendo Switch 2.
The sequel to my favorite console of all time. I've been counting down to this moment for like a quarter of my life. So here's my take.
So if he's existed for 7 years, 7 times 4, he would be about 28. I know, basic maths. I can do basic maths. I'm so proud of myself. So he'd be about 28 years old if a quarter of his life. Well, actually, I think Switch 2 might be 8 years ago. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's 7 or 8, but he'd be somewhere between like 28 and 32 or something like that. That's how old the age range I would guess he would be. He also looks about that old as well.
Switch 2 is like the grown-up version of the Switch 1. It now looks a lot more sophisticated, much less like a toy design.
It looks more high-tech.
More powerful, with new features and a new game library that are very clearly geared to more serious gamers. I mean, even Donkey Kong is now wearing pants, for goodness sake. The problem, though, is that what also appears to have grown up with it is the price. And I don't just mean the...
So people are furious about $80 games now. Let me know in the comments what you think about $80 games. $80 in America. So, Unknown Gamer 69, for you, you're Australian. You know how much an $80 game is for us? $110. So, I'm not sure how much Xbox and that does it. $110 is a lot for one video game. I'm not happy. Most people aren't happy. No one's happy about this. Yay, inflation! $110 games, yes! Yahoo! Inflation.
Retail price of $449 compared to the $299 for the original Switch. There's actually just so many ways in which you feel like you're being overcharged here, or you're not getting the things that you feel like you should for what you're paying. So let's talk. First thing, how does the Switch 2 feel in your hands? Well, big was actually my very first thought. Compared to the original Switch's 6.2-inch display, the 7.9-incher on this bad boy does actually feel enormous.
7.9 inches. That's a lot of inches.
It's like 60% more total viewing area. It's a bigger screen than the one on the Steam Deck. It's bigger than the ones on pretty much every single.
So the Switch 2 is bigger than the Steam Deck as well.
I think this is Nintendo.
It's bigger than a 7.9-inch deck, so that's good.
No one was trying to put the original Switch in their pocket anyways. Might as well just make it the ideal size for playing on. And it's kind of a double benefit here. I can't tell you the number of times that I've tried to have 4 friends crouched around my tiny Switch 1 squinting just to keep track of their character in Mario Kart. It's still not going to be easy.
Mario Kart, yeah. Another thing that I don't like is when people say Mario instead of Mario. Or Yoshi instead of Yoshi. Ew, I just don't like it.
In tabletop mode feels viable. And now you can actually charge the thing while doing it, thanks to having a top-mounted USB-C port as well as the bottom one.
So that's an extra USB port.
And then my second thought was, this also feels sturdier than Switch 1. Let's be very real. The original Switch was a rushed console. Nintendo had just released the Wii U, that thing completely flopped, and so they had to rapidly pivot and try to develop a completely redesigned console in just 4 years to stay relevant. The Switch 2 is not that. Nintendo
Classical American. Do American people say Mario, do they? Is that a very, I guess, it depends, I suppose. I can't tell accents. I don't know if this guy's American. I know some, I think it's a lot of British people say Mario as well. Let me know if you say Mario or Mario. I'll put a poll in the chat for that.
Find it. And you can tell by how much of the cheapness and the jankiness from the original Switch they've managed to
I can't do that from my phone, so forget the poll.
I think it's fair to say that we've all been a little worried that because they're now magnetic, that there'd be some sort of obvious rattle. But honestly, they feel very much like just part of the console. And that's down to 2 things. It's A, that you've got 2 large magnets on each side of the body, which snap directly into the SL and SR buttons, because those are now...
So with this Switch, which I've got watching my own video, you've got the back of the Switch, or like the back of the Joy-Cons. You click the button and you do it like that. But with the Switch 2, they just magnetically, and you see these big buttons here. Those are this Nintendo Switch's version. The Australian language is mixed with England and American. I don't know. I feel like we're closer to English than American language because we are colonized by England. So I think that if I was like, are we closer to English people or are we closer to American people? I'd say we have to be closer to English people. That's my guess. That's my opinion.
Weird thing to say, but this cutout, because this interlocks exactly with the protrusion on the controllers. And I guess the fit is precise enough that it feels like the only way that you could take them out again would be to hit the release button here and then pull directly out to the side. I was also originally nervous about this connector in the middle, but playing around with the mechanism, it actually feels like it would be very difficult to accidentally snap it. And then you got this new kickstand, which I gotta say, it looks skinny as hell and not very reassuring, but it does hold its position. And there's also these rubber feet under the console, which means the thing's never really a slip risk. So I'd give the Switch 2 9 out of 10 for design. Now, just like
design alone gets a 9 out of 10. All right, let's say. Oh, oi, shush. What's it doing? What? Like. Oh, what's it doing? Why am I at vidIQ now? What have you done, vidIQ? Tried to pause a video and it flipped out at me. Dang it. You know what?
If you want the perfect SEO for your YouTube video at the point of upload, then vidIQ Boost is the perfect tool for you. Here's something interesting.
Shut up, vidIQ. Okay, so the Nintendo Switch 2 You've got the Joy-Cons look being coloured. You've got the Switch 2 itself being coloured. Everything's kind of coloured, except like mainly black. I would have to say, I don't know. The Switch 2 itself is getting a 10 out of 10 from me. The only thing that sucks about it is the price. And the games themselves, their prices don't count. Do it Alt F4? Hold on. It didn't work. It didn't do anything. Such a shame that pressing Alt F4 didn't work. It's not like I pressed Alt 6 instead of Alt F4. I definitely pressed Alt F4. And it didn't work. So, let's start we can start a Q&A. Ask my, this is so cool, opinion about I can put a poll, Q&A up. Ask my opinion about the Switch 2. There we go. And I'll put the music back on for you. Whilst you ask questions, I'll find the music again. My internet's a bit slow, so it might take a sec for me to see your questions. I do sincerely apologise about how slow my internet is. I don't know why it's so slow. I think it's because they did some rearranging of some power, or something to do with the internet lines or something. I don't know. So I can't see your messages just yet because it's resetting and loading in. What do you think about 5H reuniting next year? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what 5H is. Sorry that everything went so silent, everyone. I'll have to start closing some tabs. Fifth Harmony? What, like, I don't know what that is. Beethoven's Fifth Harmony? Yeah, I don't think so. Sound like an idiot. It's actually Beethoven's Fifth Symphony that I'm talking about. I don't know what Fifth Harmony is. Ask me anything about the Nintendo Switch 2 if you want to. What's my opinions on the Nintendo Switch 2? Ask me about that, or your hot takes. You can tell me what you hate, what you love. Search up Fifth Harmony. No. What you like about the Switch 2, what you dislike about the Switch 2, your opinions on the Switch 2. Tell me about your opinions. Ask for mine. Just have a fun overall time talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. That's what we're going to do. My internet's decided to be way too slow to live stream right now and be a pain in the ass. Just see I'll just go back to Epic E4G to get the music. Connect my streaming software. What do you mean? Streaming software is connected, mate. Why does it say I've got 1 viewer? I think everyone left Jack. Because I suck at streaming. Well, that's been unfortunate, isn't it? No, but I think my internet has a lot. No, I do not know what Fifth Harmony is. I literally said that. I don't think that if I stream every Saturday, I'm going to need more viewers. And if I'm not getting viewers, then I can't stream every Saturday. And if I don't stream every Saturday, then I can't get more viewers. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep streaming, try to get more viewers, try to get people coming into the chat. If anyone goes into the chat, I'd like them to say hi. So I will pin that. I will end the Q&A and I will pin that to the top of every single live stream. Say hi. And Nintendo Switch 2 is 5 days away. Say hi once you enter the chat, please. Say hi once you enter the chat, please. Just so that we know who's in the chat. I don't care if it's my grandmother. So long as someone says hi in the chat that isn't Jack, because he's always here. Yep, Jack said hi. Hi, Jack. Good to see you in the chat. Did it. Well done, Jack. You get a thumbs up for that. Thumb. So the Nintendo Switch 2 magnetic Joy-Cons. I wonder whose idea that was. I wonder who at Nintendo decided we're going to make the Joy-Cons magnetic instead of doing this. Also, very controversial opinion. I've got a very controversial opinion. Nintendo Switch 2, they have the right to brick your Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, we know that. If you mod your Nintendo Switch 2, they will brick it. They will make your Nintendo Switch 2 completely unusable if you break their rules and illegally mod their console. Well, you know what my opinion on that is? Well, don't illegally mod their console. Buy the console for the price that it's at, the things that you get. Do not mod their Switch 2 and expect to not be punished for it. That's my I feel like bricking it is a bit drastic. You don't need to brick it. But I feel like them completely punishing you for modding your Nintendo Switch 2 is valid. I feel like it's valid to enforce the law. Like, you're not legally allowed to mod their Nintendo Switches in the way that some people are. And if you commit crimes, you modify their consoles, then you shouldn't be doing that. And it's your fault if you get punished for it. That is my opinion. Alright, so I gotta show you. I gotta show you this whiteboard here. I gotta show you this whiteboard. I won't have my headphones on right now, but it doesn't matter. So this is the whiteboard here. Not sure if you can hear me that well, but we'll go to the one that doesn't have all the extra stuff on it. There it is. So it says Nintendo Switch 2, 5 days, 5 days left. Exclamation marks, where are they? Here, exclamation marks. Yes, we love the Switch 2 here. Nintendo Switch 2, Switch 2 time, yippee. You know, yay, woo. We are so excited for the Nintendo Switch 2 to finally come out. It is only a few days until the biggest day of Nintendo history. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day for everyone that's getting a Switch 2. How exciting. We love our Switch 2. I'm getting a Switch too. I hope that you get a Switch too. If you're watching this as a clip on Epic E4G, please subscribe. And thank you for watching the video. Thank you, guys. I just wanted to clip that part for my clips channel. Thank you for being in this stream today, everyone. I'll be ending the stream now. I will see you all next